Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic channel. What's good with you? And so we are here on Saturday. Kickoff's about to take off here. We've got the Tennessee Volunteers, this is the Florida Gators here. And so this conference matchup here between two teams that don't like each other very much here. And so Tennessee's lined up for the kickoff. So Florida will get the football first, and kickoff is officially on the way. No return here, so the Gators take over from their own 25-yard line in this one. And so Graham Mertz, he's got an opportunity here against Tennessee to try to go out there in a game in which Florida, hey, the season didn't start off the way that you wanted to, but this is an opportunity to try to salvage that. So let's see how this offense looks out here in this one and see what Florida looks like offensively here today. Last year when they played, it was an exciting matchup there in which Tennessee won a close one, 38-33. And so will we get to see similar fireworks in this one? We're going to have to look at this one and find out, but let's see. Tight end goes in motion. Three receivers, one tight end, one back. Receiver goes in motion. And look at that. We've got a penalty here. So these guys are so fired up already. We've got guys moving. And yep, that's going to back them up there 5 yards. So a little too excited there on that start, and that's going to move them back here first and 15. Meanwhile, we've got time to put up the poll question. All right, so here we go. Three receivers, one tight end, one back receiver goes in motion. They're going to give it to him on the end of the round and spins away from one defender and brought down after he picks up 5 yards on the play. And that is going to make it second down coming up. Second and about 10. Okay, so they're already lined up. Pitches it to the receiver, going the other side. And he is going to get to that first down marker, but does he get enough for the first? Let's see what the officials mark him at. That's an excellent play there. So we've got Lewis in the building. Lewis, what's good with you? Lewis says, let's get it. Lewis says, let's get it. So they're going to call that a first down here for the University of Florida. Again, shotgun formation here. Three receivers, one tight end. Tight end goes in motion here. They're going to take the snap, fake it to the back. Mertz throws it. Incomplete. Too high for his receiver there. Incomplete. And you get the sense that Florida, there's a lot of excitement there. So they just got to calm down here. You already have the false start there. You overthrow on this one there. But they're looking forward to this. They are looking forward to this. And so, Lewis, what'd you take in this one? Over or under? From their own 35-yard line, Mertz throws it. Gets the completion, and he's going to be about 3 yards shy of midfield, but he does pick up the first down. You said Florida plus 7.5 and under 59. Okay, nice. Nice. Well, if Lewis says under, most times it will be. All right, so we go first and 10. Receiver goes in motion. They take the snap, hands it to the back, and the back off the right guard. Going to pick up a yard on the play. Lewis says, you say Florida could win it, though. So Lewis says he kind of believes. He kind of believes. This would be big right now for Florida because the last thing you want in an SEC conference is to lose your second game this early in the season. You do not want that to be the case. So let's see how that plays out here. Again, first conference game here, but second game overall. Take a snap. Tennessee sends the safety there. Pressure, but Mertz throws it and gets the completion. So that's going to make it third down, coming up here third and short. So a big-time play there for the Florida Gators. And right now, even though pressure may be getting around him, Mertz, he's moving around, getting the ball out quickly, and he's decisive with his decisions right here. Third and 1. Receiver goes in motion. Gonna give it to the back, and the back cuts back around. And oh, he gets back to the line of scrimmage, but there is a penalty. There is a penalty. Holding against the Florida Gators is the call. Lewis says, it'll help if it rains a little, right? Nothing like getting the assist from the weather, that's for sure. But 3rd and 11 right now, and they're from their own 46-yard line. Tennessee brings pressure. Mertz feeling it, looking, throws it, and oh, gets the completion at the sideline. We're going to call him Money Mertz because he's out here slinging it right now. And this also alludes to the confidence that they have in him because they're putting the ball in his hand and allowing him to make decisions and stuff like that. So we're going to see if this continues to be the case all game long. But he's making some nice throws despite the fact that pressure is on the way. And Eugene Wilson already with 5 catches for 46 yards. So Wilson is very plugged in this one. Going to feed it to the back, and the back off the left side. Takes on the Tennessee defender there and picks up about 5 yards on the play. And again, this is the first drive of the game, and what a drive it is. Second and 4. Under 11 minutes to go in the first quarter. Graham's going to get to the back, and the back. He's going to pick up a yard on the play, nothing more, if that. So now we've got ourselves a 3rd down coming up. So can this defense get the stop here to try to essentially get the ball for the offense here? Or can Florida continue to pick up these key 3rd downs like they've been doing so far in this drive? Out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. Oh. Got a timeout called here by Florida. First timeout of the game. Lewis says punt. Lewis is like, yes, come on, time to punt. So Lewis says it is time to punt. And again, we are at the commercial here as Florida has called their first timeout. This is the opening drive. But so far, Graham Mertz, he's 5 of 6 for 45 yards through the air. And on the ground, Johnston's got 3 carries for 7 yards right now for Florida. And Eugene Wilson, he's gotten every single catch that Graham Mertz has thrown. He's got 5 catches for 45 yards so far in this one. So we'll see how this one plays out. That Georgia-South Carolina game was a little bit more interesting than I anticipated that it was going to be. South Carolina came out early, but Georgia eventually started playing like Georgia. And so Phoenix, what's good with you? Phoenix said you pressed that like button. And so what's good with you? Lewis says Patriots plus 3.5. The Viro, thumbs up. Okay, bet. Hey. Oh, man, am I hoping that we can go out there and win. JB's projection for that is Patriots come out with the victory 27-24 over the Dolphins. And so somehow, some way, we find a way to just slow down their passing game just enough for us to go out there and get a W. I don't know how we'll do it, but we'll do it. So we'll find a way. That's what I like to believe anyways. Phoenix says, just stopped in early, JB. You say, wife and you are going to celebrate her new job. Hey, congratulations to her. Congratulations to her and to both of you guys. That's a big celebration. Appreciate you coming through, stopping by JB Nation. But hey, congratulations. There is nothing like having a new job. Certainly understand that. Started a new one myself a couple weeks ago. So certainly understand that. Congratulations to her. And hey, make sure it's a great celebration indeed. Lewis says JB likes over 47, and so I mean I wouldn't go that far now, Lewis. I wouldn't go that far now. But right now Florida's moving the ball. Florida's moving the ball, and so in the zone, what's good with you? What's good with you? How are you? Meanwhile, Florida off the left side, and so Johnson took it all the way to about the 25-yard line, and before he got tripped up on that play, big time run there for the Florida Gators. And right now, the Gators offensively, they're looking pretty good. They're looking pretty good. Let's see, Phoenix says Majestic Steakhouse downtown KC. Oh man, that sounds great right there. That sounds great. If I was winning as much as Lewis does with these bets, I'd probably be there right now. Well, that is wonderful. You two have a great time. And then snaps the ball, going to hand it to the back. He's going to pick up 2 yards on the play. Let's see. And the Zoe says he's doing another live stream tonight. And so, oh man, JB's schedule only has time for 1 live stream today. So I will not be doing a second one tonight. Yeah, JB has not done a back 2 streams in 1 day. I can't remember the last time I did one. But yeah, JB will not be doing another live stream tonight. Got some plans with the wife tonight. Meanwhile, we got a Tennessee player that's currently down right now. You said feeling good with somebody last week in fantasy football. About to be going 2-0. You know, JB would like to say that himself, but unfortunately, JB can't say that. My team came out and got crushed in week 1. I can't remember the last time my team got crushed in week 1 of fantasy. Like, it's been a minute, so JB's not happy about that. I'm hoping it was just a one-off situation, but man, I need my stars to be stars. Right now, A.J. Brown's not helping me, all that stuff. And so, Jeremy, what's good with you, my guy? How are you? And you say, listening from Northern California. Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. I hope you are well. Again, appreciate you for coming through. Absolutely. And so, Magic Man, what's good with you? And you say, cheers, JB. Yes, cheers to you. Absolutely. Now, with all cheers aside now, you cannot tomorrow night come through and talk down to my Patriots, no matter what happened. Let's keep it respectful. All right, 2nd and 7. Gators heading to the back, and Tennessee gets in the backfield and brings him down for a loss on the play. So now we've got 3rd down coming up, and that was ETN on the carry. And that time they shot the gap between the center and guard, went in untouched. Excellent job getting straight to the linebacker. And the Zoe says, that's what's up. Got to keep the wife happy. Hey, happy wife, happy life. You say we got to do a live stream together whenever I get time. And so, oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. We have got to. Magic Man says, go Packers and go Dolphins. Well, hey, I know you enjoyed week 1, but don't be surprised if you guys get upset by the Patriots. Meanwhile, Florida right now gets the completion, but he lost a yard on the play. So Tennessee defense clamps down here. Again, first quarter with just over 8 minutes to go. This is still the first drive of the game by the Florida Gators. Excellent job moving the ball down the field, but 4th down coming up, and so they're going to have to settle for 3 points if he makes this. And the Zoe says, yeah, you got Miami going off on us. Come on now, in the Zoe. Come on now. There's no need to pile it on. Nah, we're going to find a way. We're going to find a way. We're going to win 27-24. Field goals on the way, not even close. I don't think he would have made that if this was the Canadian Football League, how short that was. My goodness. Was it tipped or something? Let me see if that was tipped. It had to be tipped. The ball had to be tipped or something. Let's see. Kicked it. Oh, no. That was a terrible kick. Did they get this man out of the audience and let him kick this? This was bad, real bad. Wow. Wow. Lewis says Braden stuck in traffic. Mike says, did Ohio State beat Kentucky Intermediate Technical Community College? You bet your bottom dollar we did, Mike. No need to be disrespectful towards Ohio State. Not when there are other teams to pick on today. How about Alabama and USF right now? How about that matchup? That game's extremely close. Ohio State's up 63-10 right now, and we still got time left in the fourth. So don't come for Ohio State. Let's not do that. I thought Georgia had a chance of going down at first until they scored that first touchdown in the second half, and I was like, well, so much for that. You say, then you think the Falcons can beat the Packers? You say, let me know. Are you on the money line? And so, hey, honestly, I got the Packers winning that matchup 23-20 is what I'm thinking, 23-20. I mean, Desmond Ritter's not going to be able to do enough to get them in position to try to tie it up or win it late in the game. But because I mean, if you're not going to utilize Drake London, I mean, you have an asset that's right there, but you're not going to utilize him. So, man, so I've got Green Bay, but hey, you saw JB's picks. I was 8-8 last week. So what does JB really know? Lewis says he kicked a sprinkler. A sprinkler that you put up there. No doubt. Let's see. And the zone says Bama is over it along with Georgia. Bold statements there. Let's see. You say Ohio State don't look good. And so, hey, looks can be deceiving. That's all I'm going to say. Looks can be deceiving. So we'll see how this season plays out. It's still young. It is still young. Mike says you admire them taking such difficult challenges. Pop Warner next. You say the Falcons stink. Let's see, the zone says 23-20. You say good. You're going to put money line and the Packers underdogs. Okay, bet. And so Tennessee Nation, what's good with you? You say you're happy about that missed field goal. I thought you might have been the person out there trying to block the field goal. Absolutely, but how are you? It's good to see that everybody's coming out today. Let's see how the poll's looking right now. We got 9 votes in. Tennessee leading the poll right now. But 0-0 is the score right now, but we haven't got to see Tennessee offensively. And so let's see. Magic Man says Drake London cap drops a lot. And let's see. Mike says some dude has 5 sacks on Alabama quarterback. Oh man, Alabama's going through quarterbacks right now. It's insane. It is insane. Like honestly, go back to Milroe at this point. At least you know Milroe can at least run. At least go back to that because you've got some bad options and stuff like that right now at quarterback. Nick Saban's just pulling his hair out. He's like, how did things get so bad? That's insane. That's insane. Like seeing how bad those quarterbacks are. I really thought the transfer from Notre Dame would have been better than that. But he looked terrible. They all look terrible right now. But here goes Tennessee offensively right now from their own 29-yard line. Quick pass, top out of receiver. Makes the first guy miss, spins around, picks up about 3 yards on the play. Second down coming up here, 2nd and 7. And again, Tennessee, they just want to get the ball into their playmaker hands and go out there and make a play. And there goes Braden. Speaking of the Packers, you can't talk about Packers and not talk about Braden. What's good with you, Braden? How are you? Meanwhile, they run the ball right. He picks up a few yards there. 3rd down coming up here. Again, here in the first quarter with 7 minutes and 5 seconds left to go. This is Tennessee's first offensive possession of the game. So let's see if they can pick up their first down here on this opening drive and keep the chains moving with under 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Back goes in motion. Quick pass, throws to the back. He gets completion. And that's going to be a first down there. Excellent job on the play. That's going to move the chains. Again, hitting this running back out the backfield. That's what you got to like. Let's see. Magic Man says he got the Packers winning 27-20. Mike says Bryce Young be like. And then Lewis says Packers not winning tomorrow. You got Atlanta -2. Okay. They feed it to the back. Takes about 2 yards on the play. Let's see. Mike says the Sports Blitz refs don't quit. Packers win easily. Braden says good old Rocky Top, Tennessee. And so, oh man, but yes. So Tennessee picked up a first down here. They're trying to capitalize on their first possession. Throws the ball. Has a man all by himself. Excellent throw. That was an amazing throw right there. Tennessee moving the ball, trying to see if they can get the first points of the game. We got 6 minutes left to go in the first quarter, and already we are marching up and down the field like we're the marching band right now. 11 yards away from the end zone. Let's see if Tennessee can cap off in the end zone. Again, Tennessee right now 2-0, ranked number 11 in the country. If you're a top 15 team, you are licking your thumbs right now because honestly, there looks like there's no real dominant team right now. So this could be the year. Takes the snap, throws it. Nice throw. Even better catch for a touchdown. And Tennessee scores on their opening drive. And he says, that's right, we're going to put him to sleep. And that was Raylo Caton with the 11-yard touchdown reception for Tennessee. So their first drive results in a touchdown. How about that? Lewis, how are you feeling about that touchdown? Again, that pass that got them into the red zone, that was a beautiful pass there by Milton when he hit Squirrel right on that side. That was beautiful on that pass. All right, so we got the PAT attempt coming up. Extra point is up. Extra point is good. So Tennessee leads this one 7-0. We'll see how Florida tries to respond their next time out there. Again, Florida, the first time out there, was able to move the ball, but ultimately missed the field goal pretty badly. And so let's see where I'm at right now. Braden says that Georgia almost lost. Mike says upstate still Lions, Packers. You mean update still Lions, Packers, Vikings, Bears. Okay, you say Vikings terrible D. And you say love not stink. You say Bears stink. And so let's see. Magic Man says Kirk Cousins has a chance of throwing for 6,000 yards and going 0-17. Ouch. Ouch. That would be terrible. That would be terrible. Mike says you will watch 22 soon and see if Phil stinks as much as everyone says. Is an Ohio State quarterback. Yep, he's an Ohio State quarterback. He transferred from Georgia, so he spent time at Ohio State after that transfer. Lewis says Florida got hit with an uppercut. Yes. So how will they respond? That's the question. How will they respond? Because Graham Mertz on that first drive, if he plays the entire game like how he did in that first drive, he'll be okay. You know, like he was 6 or 7 for 44 yards, but ultimately you got to come away with touchdowns. This Tennessee team, they will come away with touchdowns. So if you're going to fight with them, you better bring it. Last year's game was an exciting game, so I'm really hoping that that's what we get, something similar like that today. But hey, time will tell. Let's see, Mike says, JB, which Monday night game you doing? And so I'm doing the Saints and the Panthers. The Saints and the Panthers. Let's see, you said, would you ever one time collab with Rhino? And so, oh man, you guys know I love absolutely Rise and Rhino, absolutely. But as with the Sports Blitz, you know, I love the Sports Blitz as well, but JB does not, I've learned my lesson, I do not do co-live streams when it comes to play-by-play, just because you're, you know, like trying to determine who calls what play, who does this, who does that. So a collab with that, not for a play-by-play. It would have to just be like a regular type of stream where we're talking about the sports and stuff like that, as opposed to an actual live stream collab with someone. I had learned my lesson from that one in the past. That did not work. So, yes. But that's a great question, though. That's a great question. Mike says Sports Blitz rage quit. And so we had to use all of our recruiting points as we used to do back on college football. Some of the older games and stuff, and you convince the player not to transfer. We had to use all of our recruiting points to convince him not to quit the stream that day. So it was bad. It was bad. It was bad. And so after that, I sort of learned, like, okay, for play-by-plays, it's better if I'm the only one talking during the play-by-play. Lewis says Utah 2-0. And so, oh yeah. So tell me this, as we're currently at the commercial, so if you're just listening in, we're not missing anything right now. It's still first quarter, 5 minutes and 33 seconds to go. Tennessee's up 7-0. But go ahead and drop a team in the chat that has caught your attention so far this college football season. For whatever that reason may be, you can elaborate if you want to, but just drop a team in the chat that has caught your attention so far this college football season. Whether it's Duke for beating Clemson, obviously the popular pick probably might be Colorado. You know, that's been a big story there. Let's see. Mike says, oh, come on, JB. You said if you did a show with me, you would defer. You said Sports was extra that day. Oh man, and so absolutely, absolutely. And so all right, so Mike says prime. Lewis says no. Utah moved to 3-0. And so hey, Utah been putting in some work now. And so Mike says he's gonna double dip on that one, prime. And how about the performance today by Drake May? Dre May. I'm sorry, Dre May. May with North Carolina. 414 yards passing today. Tremendous. Now he did throw a pair of picks, but in that first half he was slinging the ball. Like he was slinging the ball in that first half. No return on the kickoff there. Again, Tennessee up 7-0. Going to look to see what the Florida Gators do here offensively. All right. And again, Wilson going to the locker room. That's very important because right now, Wilson is the Gators' leading receiver. He's got 6 catches for 44 yards. So kind of sort of need him out there. All right, from their own 25-yard line, back goes in motion, fakes the toss to him. Mertz, guy chasing him, throws that one away. Second down coming up. Yeah, so you said you and me and O did Super Gold draft 2 years ago, and so absolutely, like something like the draft, like that'd be the perfect time for me to do collabs and stuff like that throughout the court, like just throughout the draft time. So that's one of the perfect times to do it. Absolutely, and then perhaps this year when we're doing the whole, like when we get to college hoops and it's like Selection Sunday, that's another event I can think of. Meanwhile, a quick pass out to the receiver there, going to pick up about 5 yards on the play. Going to bring up third down, and that's Pearson. We know the talent that Pearson brings to the table. You said if we collab, you would cut. You all say, "Hush, JV, my turn." Then rage quit. Oh man, 3rd and 5. You wouldn't do JV like that, would you? All right, from their own 30-yard line, 3rd and 5. If you do not want Tennessee to get the ball back right now, you want to try to see if you can score yourself. Low snap, gets it, throws it, gets the completion, and a first down. So Graham Mertz, looking pretty good here, pretty solid here, considering the fact that half the time he snaps the ball, he's having to rush and stuff like that. That time he had 2 options there. Number 8, I probably put number 8 though, because number 8 like he got open quick. But Graham Mertz here trying to show that he belongs and that he can move this offense. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Feeds it to the back. Oh, excellent block. Excellent block. And this back is still running. He could go all the way. Touchdown, Florida. How about that? And so, wow. And that's ETN there. Trevor ETN. 62-yard run. Whoa. Hey, how about that, Lewis? I know you're not too fond of that one. Let's see. You say Wayne Caleb Williams. And so I'm thinking next week's stream, I think I already know which one's going to be my college stream for next week. I know most people are going to tune in for the Colorado-Oregon one, and I thought about doing that one, but Ohio State, Notre Dame, y'all know I got to do that one. Y'all know I got to do that one. You said, does JB have NFL ticket or a way to get all the games? And so I actually only got the NFL Red Zone and stuff like that. I thought about getting a ticket, but I got NFL Red Zone. And so, yeah. So aside from that, I can get just about any college game, but NFL Red Zone. So not the NFL ticket. Lewis says, where's the defense? They didn't pack their lunch today, Lewis. They didn't pack their lunch. And so this could be that kind of a game. Let's see. Mike says Liberty 55, Buffalo 27. Wow. Nick Saban's out to get me. He really has not ran McClellan since halftime, but maybe once or twice, despite the fact that his team cannot throw the ball. He really set me up. Oh man, I'm gonna get Nick Saban real good for that one. Best believe that. I'm gonna get him real good for that. Mike says NFL is greedy. 400 is too much. That's like a week wage for week wage for you. All right, kickoff there, no return, and so again, Florida still trailing there, 7-6. Let's see. Lewis says UCLA at Utah next week. Oh yeah, I haven't got to see too much of UCLA this season. Actually, I haven't got to see too much of that. All right, so now Tennessee, as they lead 7-6. Again, Florida got the touchdown, but not the extra point. From their own 25-yard line, Milroe's going to run, and Milroe still fighting for extra yards. They picked up almost 2 yards on the play. 3 minutes and 55 seconds to go here in the first quarter of play. Tennessee hurrying up to the line here. Milroe making adjustments. Takes the snap, throws it, gets the completion. Oh, he made that guy miss, and he gets brought down there at about the 48-yard line, but a big-time play. And right now, it just comes down to simply making your tackle. You cannot miss your tackle like that. You're giving up yards after the catch if that's what you do. Milroe's looking, and before this play gets off, they're going to stop the play. And that's going to be a false start in the offense for Tennessee, so back them up 5 yards. Going to throw it to the back, gets the catch. And he's going to pick up enough for the first down. I'm sorry about the first down there. But enough to pick up about 5 yards on the play. All right, so we got 2nd and 9. Milroe's going to take a deep shot to the right side here and overthrew his guy. He had a man there, overthrew him, and that's one that, you got to be able to hit. Because I know the Hendon Hooker, he would have hit that pass. That's one you got to be able to hit. But I feel like this offense is progressing nicely, and so just got to be able to hit those. Third and 9. Quick pass, completion, picks up a yard on the play. That's going to bring up 4th down. All right, so 4th down coming up here. So Florida defense gets the stop, and that's going to bring out the punt team for Tennessee for the first time today. Tennessee's going to punt the ball. Fair catch assembled and caught at his own 21-yard line, and that is where the Florida Gators will take over with the football. Yeah, Nick Saban's going to make me strangle him, guys. This is just, he completely stopped using McClellan. Just completely stopped using him. Wow. First and 10. Play fake. Feeds it to the tight end. And look at the big boy rumble. Picks up enough for the first down. A minute 45 left to go. Lewis says need Florida defense to step it up. All right, from their own 30-yard line. Gives it to the receiver on the end of the route. And so excellent job just getting away from that guy. And all of that to pick up 5 yards on the play. Second and 5 coming up. Again, a minute, 10 seconds to go here in the first. And Florida trailing 7-6 right now. Tight end goes in motion. Feeds it to the back. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. No more. Third down coming up here. 3rd and 5 coming up. All right, 3rd and 5 from their own 35-yard line. Quarterback on the move. Pump fakes. Oh, he got everybody on that pump fake. He got everybody on that pump fake. They did not expect for Mr. Graham Mertz to take off and scramble there after that pump fake, but that's exactly what he did. First down, Florida. And that's the end of the first quarter. So at the end of one quarter, we've got Tennessee leading this one 7-6 right now, but Florida moving the ball. Let's see how long that lasts this time. Again, Mertz, he's 10 of 12 for 74 yards through the air. And then Etienne, Trevor Etienne, 4 carries for 72 yards and a touchdown earlier. He had that big run earlier. And then Eugene Wilson, he's got 6 catches for 44 yards. He went to the locker room earlier. Hopefully he'll be okay. Brandon says no, Lewis. Against the right now at the commercial here. Again, the second quarter is going to get on the way, and so far 7-6, both teams able to get a touchdown. And so right now, kicking though, if you're Florida, I mean, you might be a little concerned. You didn't get the extra point, and you missed the field goal earlier, so you could be up 10-7. Every point matters in a game like this. All right, so here we go, 1st and 10. Guy goes in motion, play fake. Oh, he is just brought down for the sack, and that defensive pressure by Tennessee got to him. And he tried to extend the play, give him time, but great coverage down the field as well. 2nd and 17. Ball from their own 34-yard line. Tight end goes in motion. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Shotgun here. Takes the snap. Mertz throws it. Gets the completion. However, he'll get no yards after that catch. Picks up a couple yards on the play. That's going to make it 3rd down coming up here, 3rd and long. All right, so here we go, 3rd and 12. Takes the snap. Moving around, throws it on the run, and oh, near the sideline. Is it a catch? That is a catch. Excellent job there by Jackson to keep his feet in bounds and make the catch. And a 1st down here for Florida. So once again on 3rd down, Florida once again moves the chains. And he does it while on the run. And that time he had to throw it over number 4's head and get it just high enough to where his guy can get it. So excellent placement while on the run. Just got it over his head. And we have an injured Tennessee player. And again, we are currently right now at the commercial. And right now, Graham Mertz 12 for 14 for 97 yards through the air. Meanwhile, Joe Milton III, he's 7 of 8 for 89 yards through the air and a touchdown. Again, still right now, currently at the commercial, but second quarter with about 13 minutes and 19 seconds to go. I mean, I feel like we've had some really long commercials so far in this one. All right, but we are finally getting back here to the game in which Florida trailing 7-6 right now in the second quarter with 13 minutes, 12 seconds to go. A lot of motion here. Going to feed it to the back, though, up the middle, and he's pushing forward and takes it to about the 40-yard line of Tennessee. Picks up 3 yards on the carry. It's going to bring up second down here, second and about 7 with under 13 minutes to go here before the half. Now, that's one way to beat your opponent right there. You look at the difference in time of possession, and they are winning the time of possession game here. And they're going to have to continue that the rest of the way, but they got to also capitalize on opportunities. Takes a snap, quick pass, caught there by Pearson, and he's going to pick up the first down, go to the bounce at the 31-yard line. That time they put him in motion, they snap and throw it right there to him. And yeah, number 7 got caught sleeping on that one. Got him. All right, so from the 31-yard line of Tennessee right now, Florida with an opportunity to try to take the lead in this drive. Let's see so far on this drive, 9 plays, 51 yards to get the ball to the back and the back. Oh, excellent job there. Still running an ETN. I mean, right now they cannot stop him. They cannot stop him. Lewis says you like slow pace. Oh, we know. We know. We know. Two tight ends motion to the right side. Two receivers at the top. Pearson goes in motion. They're going to feed it to ETN off the left side here. Follows his block, spins away from the tackler, brought down, but picks up 3 yards on the play. Second down coming up. ETN so far has been a problem on the ground so far. And yet another Tennessee player is currently down. So we got another Tennessee player currently down right now. Medical staff checking in on him. So medical staff will check in on him. So again, we are at the commercial here, but Trevor Etienne, 6 carries for 90 yards and a touchdown. So he's been gashing this Tennessee defense. But Graham Mertz, he's also been slicing and dicing out there, 13 to 15 for 105 yards through the air. Let's see, but with 11 votes in, Tennessee still leading the poll right now. Again, we are still at the commercial here, in which honestly it feels like this game has had quite a few commercials. Oh man, Boston College had a school record 18 penalties against them. They nearly pulled off that upset against Florida State. I didn't see that one coming. I didn't see that one coming, but Florida State held on for that one. But that's why you play the game. That is why you play the game. Second and 8. Ball right now at the 14-yard line of Tennessee. Gators take the snap, going to hand it to the back, and the back up the middle. And he's going to pick up a tough yard on the play. Again, Trevor with yet another carry for Florida. This is very important right now. Third down coming up here, 3rd and 6. You don't want to have to bring out your special teams unit again so far. That's been one of the few errors that have really hurt them so far in this game. So if they can find a way to get a touchdown, they would love to do that. You know the pressure's going to come, so Mertz may have to use his legs here. It'll be interesting to see if he's able to move around and find someone in that end zone. But he takes the snap, looking, throws it, and gets the completion. And he's still on his feet before he's knocked out of bounds, but not before picking up the first down. So how about that completion? Graham Mertz showing, hey, he's got the spunk that it takes. He hit his receiver so nicely there. And he had the opportunity to make the catch, didn't get hit, and then cut upfield. All right, here we go. 2 receivers, multiple tight ends. Hands it to the back, and the back cuts up there. Oh, nice job. Touchdown for Johnson. Johnson says, don't forget about me. I can get in the end zone too. So how about that? Montrell Johnson for the touchdown. So Lewis, you like that? You like that? All right, so Florida looks like they want to go for 2 here. I don't blame them. The way special teams been going, I'd go for 2 as well. And so let's see. Black, what's good with you? He says roll tide. He says we're number 1. He says straight to the national championship. Oh, man. So 2-point attempt here for Florida. Receiver goes in motion, throws it to him, and oh, yeah, he's not going to get that. Not even close. Defense was ready for that one. And so Florida now leads 12-7 here in the second quarter with 9 minutes and 28 seconds left to go. But Tennessee will get the opportunity when we come back to get the football and see what they can do offensively here. Let's see, Lewis says, yes, you need Florida to cover. Black says, what's the score? The score right now, Florida 12, Tennessee 7. So Florida's winning 12-7 right now. So again, Florida just scored a touchdown, but missed the 2-point conversion. Special teams has been a problem. They missed the field goal, missed an extra point, and now missed the 2-point conversion. So they're leaving points on the table. They are leaving points on the table. But hey, they lead this one 12-7. Second quarter, 9 minutes and 28 seconds to go. Let's see what happens. But look at the difference in total yards right now. Florida 218, Tennessee that was like 90 something. So I'm sorry. So kickoff on the way. And no return by Tennessee. So if you're Tennessee, you've been on defense for so long in this game here. Offense has got to come out here and just respond. You saw what Florida did. Let's see if Tennessee can respond here once again. You said Mertz is going to try to win out of spite. I know, right? I mean, out of pure spite. It's not just him, though. Trevor Etienne has 7 carries for 90 yards and a touchdown. So Trevor making plays. Oh, we got a penalty here against Tennessee. That's going to back them up 5 yards here. And so now they're going to be looking at 1st and 15. And you can tell by the emotion right now by Florida. They are feeding more and more off of this, more energy as the time goes by. Out of the shotgun, receiver goes in motion from their own 20. Quick pass, caught, makes the first guy miss. And he's going to get brought down after picking up 2 yards on the play. 2nd and 8 coming up for Tennessee. They're hurrying up to the line. Again, they trail 12-7 here. Takes the snap. Oh, he got hit by Big 21. Now, there is a penalty, but man, look at that interception. Florida has it. Let's see what he does in the return. He's still running. He's still running. He's still running. Oh, man, we got linebackers out here knocking down linemen. Now, there is a penalty, but that penalty was already thrown there prior to that interception. So let's see what the penalty is going to be. But right now, Florida's doing a lot of talking right now. Florida is really ramped up right now. Okay. Big 21. I see you. All right, referees are discussing here. And again, we need to see. I know that this was thrown before the interception. Let's see what happens. Ooh, hold on the offense. So that's going to be decline. So everything we just saw. We've got also a second penalty here. So, oh man, all of that against Tennessee, all that to say, personal foul against Tennessee there. The holding call was declined there. So, Florida right now with an opportunity, thanks to that interception, in which we can thank Big 21 right there, because he was all up in his face. He said, move out the way, I got to get to the grill. And that's exactly what happened. He was all up in his grill. And so, man, Tennessee offensive line cannot get pushed around like that. You just can't let it happen. Okay. All right. So after that interception, now they're looking at 1st and goal here. 11 yards away from the end zone. So Florida had to burn a timeout here. You hate when that happens because the play clock simply just, I feel like play clock just didn't give enough time. But we got 12 votes in right now, and Tennessee is leading the poll, but Florida is leading the game. here in the second quarter with 8 minutes and 52 seconds to go here before the half. First and goal here for the Florida Gators, who lead this one 12-7 right now, with 8 minutes and 52 seconds left to go here before the half. Big opportunity for Florida. Can they cash in off the turnover by Tennessee? See if it goes in motion, takes a snap here, going to hand it to the back, in the back looking, and he's going to pick up about 3 yards on the play. It's going to make a second down coming up here. That was Johnson on the carry. So now we got second and goal. Right, so it's second and goal. 2 receivers, 2 tight ends, 1 back. Receiver goes in motion, fakes it, put it back in the move, throws it to the tight end, and his tight end reached out for the end zone there, but he's just shy of that end zone. So look at that replay there. Again, he tried to reach out for it. Now, if he did lose that ball, he was able to recover it. He was able to recover it either way. Again, just trying to reach out and make a play. And so good thing for him, he recovered that ball. All right, so we got third down coming up here, third and goal. I was about to say, not another timeout. They call a timeout, and that's their final timeout right now. I mean, just got to get it together, guys. But, hey, if they can get in the end zone, that would be so huge for them right now. That would be so huge for them. And again, we are currently right now at the commercial here. And so Lewis says, no, JB. Hey, JB's not controlling it here. That's going to come down to can Tennessee defense make a stop for you, Lewis. That's what's going to come down to. That's exactly what's going to come down to. Again, next time JB will be streaming will be tomorrow night. And it's going to be when the Miami Dolphins come on the road at the New England Patriots here. And so the Patriots going to have a little special surprise for Miami and that offense there. You already know it. So I'm looking forward to it there. And so hopefully Mac Jones will be able to come out here and get a big W. So I got Patriots winning 27-24. Let's go. Let's see, Black says, woohoo, go Miami. Oh, man. Lewis says, never mind, yes, Florida scored a touchdown. He said, yes, Florida scored a touchdown. Lewis with a change of heart right now. That's probably why they called that timeout. They wanted to convince Lewis why it'd be a good idea for them to score a touchdown. All right, so again, looking at the difference in plays, Florida has ran 33 plays, Tennessee just 13. Difference in yards, Florida 226, Tennessee 98. Time of possession, Florida over 17 minutes, Tennessee under 5 minutes. All that points to why Florida has the lead, and they're trying to go up by more points. Black says JB needs a shootout. This is not about JB. No, this is not about JB. Thanks to Mr. Saban, it doesn't matter for JB. Either way. 3rd and goal. Mertz takes the quarterback sneak, and he got the touchdown right there. So Florida with the touchdown. Okay. Referees haven't signaled it yet for whatever reason, but it is a touchdown. There it goes. And so Graham Mertz getting it done on the ground, through the air, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. He lost his helmet, but not as cool. You say LOL? Oh, yes. It matters not. It matters not. Braden says no. And so, yeah, so right now, Florida's up 18-7. Let's see if they can get this extra point this time. Kicking is certainly something that they have got to find a way to capitalize on. Extra point is up. Extra point is good. And so Florida leading right now 19-7 in this one here in the second quarter with 7 minutes and 20 seconds to go. And they have scored 12 unanswered points. Actually, 18 unanswered points. Make that 19. So 19 straight points for Florida, actually, because Tennessee did score first. So 19 unanswered points. Lewis is like, now you need stops all game. Braden says, you see black medicine is here. And so, oh, man. Again, with fantasy football, JB's trying to get his fantasy team in the win category so far with fantasy football this week. I hope that this is the week. My team certainly has a chance, but it did us no favors that A.J. Brown did not produce. All right, so with Florida leading 19-7, they're about to get ready to kick the ball off here, and we're going to see what Tennessee can do. And so Lewis says, come on, Florida, you've been calling this upset for weeks. Kickoff on the way. No return, so this is going to make things very interesting right now. We're going to see how this Tennessee team responds, trailing right now 19-7. Here in the second quarter, still plenty of time here. You just go out there, run your offense, and we'll see what happens. Oh my goodness, FIU. You threw a pick six there to Clemson. Come on, son. Where were you looking? Where were you looking to throw the ball? That's bad, real bad. All right, here we go. Receiver goes in motion. Takes the snap. Gets it to the back. Already a penalty. They're going to stop the play here. It's going to be a false start. So Tennessee marching in the wrong direction. How many penalties do we need to see of them continuously on 1st and 10, false start, back them up 5 yards? They're going the wrong direction. You're continuously giving more and more and more momentum to Florida. First and 15. 7 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the second quarter. Florida up 19-7. Feeds it to the back. He's not going that far. Picks up 3 yards on the play. And that Florida defense, they are stout and devout right now. But Tennessee hurrying back up to the line. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Fakes it to the back. And, ooh, Milton goes down. He went down. And they got him for the sack. And look at that. Sapp, he's happy. Under 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter. And Tennessee faced with 3rd and a mile. Lewis, you may have been onto something. You may have been onto something. So we got 3rd and 20. here in the second quarter with 6 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Let's see if the offense dials up here on 3rd and 20. The last thing you need right now is, first of all, you don't need to make a mistake, no turnover, but to have to punt the ball and get the ball right back to Florida the way that they're feeling right now. Got to try to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Takes the snap, gives it to the back, and the back is going to pick up about 6 yards on the carry. However, but they will be very short of that first down marker with 4th and 14 coming up. And look at that. Florida is all fired up right now. They are loving it. They are feeding off of momentum. This is why you don't spot anybody momentum. You just don't do it. Now, Tennessee's got the punt team out. They're going to have to really boom this one here. Punt's on the way. Caught at his own 39 and gets brought down there after picking up about 6 yards on the return. So now Florida, you've dominated the time of possession. You're dominating the scoreboard right now, 19-7. But they are not satisfied here. They want to continuously go out there and score. We're talking about the same team that just not that long ago, we actually strained them against Utah, and they lost pretty decisively to Utah there, although Mertz did throw the ball around a lot that time. But to say this and to say that, they're coming out tonight with a whole different level of intensity right now. That just goes to show how things change when it comes to football from week to week and stuff like that. So and again, we are currently right now at the commercial. Lewis says, I told you Thursday, JB, Utah is forgotten. You say Utah is forgotten. And so we will see when it's all said and done towards the end of the year, we will see where Utah stands. There's going to be a lot of interesting teams towards as the season continues to go on. How will Utah play out? Colorado. There's a lot of intrigue and mystique. And again, here in the second quarter with 5 minutes and 52 seconds to go, Florida leading this one 19-7, and they have the football. So we will see what Mr. Mertz and company have in store for us here before the half. And our poll is 13 votes right now. Tennessee still leading the poll here, so there's still a lot of faith Tennessee can come back in this one. But we need to see more of the offense. I can't even say that the offense is doing so bad. It's just Florida's doing so good with controlling the time of possession. Two receivers at the top of the screen here, two tight ends, one back in the backfield. Receiver goes in motion, feeds it to the back, and that's ETN again. And man, ETN, he just doesn't stop, does he? He thought he was still up. He thought he was still up. already over 103 yards rushing on the ground and just 8 carries for Mr. Trevor Etienne. Looking a lot like Travis on these carries. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers, 1 back, takes the snap, and they feed it to him again. And he's still running before he's tripped up, picks up about 8 yards on the play. And so Trevor Etienne showing like, hey, utilize me. 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter for Florida. Again, Florida leading 19-7 here. Averaging just over 12 yards a carry right now. Very impressive. That means you're picking up first downs, you're extending drives, you're taking more time off the clock, and you're putting points on for your team, which is the formula you need to follow to win. Gators hand it to him again up the middle, and he picks up the first down here, picked up 3 yards on the carry. Lewis says this game is on pace for 60 points. Ouch, Lewis. Ouch. We hit that 420 mark here in the second. $30 yards away from the end zone here. Gives it to the back and the back. Bouncing to the right side. Picks up about 4 yards on the play. Ooh, look at that. Wyoming's up 7-0 over Texas right now. How did that happen if it's still saying first quarter that early? Must have been like a kick return or something. But wow, that's interesting. Wyoming over Texas. Would have never thought. Goes to the receiver. Brought down at about the 18-yard line. And a first down for the University of Florida. Lewis says you want 2-0 better. You said if Florida covers, you'll finish 1-1. Okay, okay. And so Black says ride them Cowboys. And so, yes, they're giving them all kinds of fits out here to avenge Black Medicine Squad. Takes the snap, looking, throws it, and that's going to be incomplete. So we got 2nd and 10. Again, here in the second quarter with 2 minutes and 32 seconds to go. Again, Florida up right now 19-7. And they're looking to try to add to that here. Multiple tight ends here. Receiver goes in motion. Fakes it to the back. Pressure in his face. Throws it and it's caught. Shakes off the first guy. Still getting in there. Gets in there despite the fact that 76 was just looking at him the entire time. Wow. Let's see, Black says the under for Joe Milton ain't looking so bad. I should have followed my gut with that. I really should have. I really should have. Now that you mentioned that, I should have followed my gut and taken the under with that one. I don't think I stuck with that one. But yes, but touchdown Florida again. So wow, 7 plays, 55 yards. Just incredible performance so far here. Wow. We got the extra point coming up. Extra point is good. So right now, Florida in control, 26-7. We're here in the second quarter with 2 minutes and 22 seconds to go. And so Lewis is like his best right now is in shambles here. Let's see. Lewis says really bad. Black says, what's the score? The score is Florida 26, Tennessee 7. That's right, 26-7. Florida with the lead. Wow, here in the second quarter, we still got 2 minutes and 22 seconds left to go in this one. Lewis says, slow down, Gators. He's like, easy now, Gators. Let's calm down. Black Medicine cannot believe it. He cannot believe it. Wow. Now, the real question is, Joe Milton, at some point, you got to get it going here for your squad. You have got to do this for your squad. These are the kind of games where they're going to look to him and say, hey, we need you to be Superman right now and get us going. Florida is packing that ground game with a lunch and stuff like that. So that's not happening right now. You're down 26-7. You're barely getting enough time with the football, honestly. So you got to make something happen here. And Florida's getting so much momentum right now. So much momentum. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, 2 receivers at the top of the screen. Up, and we have a timeout called here by Tennessee. Again, these play clocks are moving extremely fast for both of these guys. Let's see, Lewis says, let me guess, there's only one pick on the Gators to win this game, huh? Yours? Well, if that's the case, I hope you went all in, Lewis. But things have been all Gators so far here in the first half, 26-7. But Tennessee with the football, it'll be big for Tennessee if they can find a way to score a touchdown here before the half. And so, but you definitely want to try to score something before the half. You are Tennessee. You don't want to go down 26-7 or worse. You want to try to score something. And that starts with protecting the football first and foremost, picking up some first downs. Let's see, they're on 25-yard line. Takes the snap. And Milton just throws that one away. A lot of confusion on that play. That looked like a lot of confusion on the play here. You can't have that. Can't have that. So at 2 minutes and 17 seconds left to go, 2nd and 10. This should be big right here because you end up going 3 and out. You give them the ball back. And so Tennessee going to run the ball. All right, 2 yards shy of that first down marker. Picked up 8 yards on the carry. And again, that was Wright with the carry. Look at the difference in rushing yards. Florida 136, Tennessee 14. And they just got 8 of those 14 on that play. Snaps the ball, going to try to run it again. And trying to get to that outside there. Excellent job there on the pickup. Okay, so Wright, he's trying to get things right here. Again, all you're concerned about if you're Tennessee is just moving the ball and trying to get a score before the half. You're not worried about anything else other than that. Takes a snap out of the shotgun again. Going to run the ball here. And gets tripped up at about the 50. With 1:30 left to go here in the second quarter. Right now, you just got to do whatever's working. If the ground game moves the ball, that's what you got to do. 2nd and 5, hands to the back again. And this time, yeah, they're gonna swallow them up here. Gonna lose a yard on that play. So now we got 3rd and 6 coming up. Florida's got some big guys in that line. But Tennessee has spread their weapons out wide. Gonna line up in the shotgun again. 3rd and 6. 47 seconds to go here before the half. All right, so we got looks like a timeout call here by Tennessee. That's their 2nd timeout. So they got 1 timeout remaining. Again, it's 3rd and 6 coming up here. So big time 3rd down. Can they convert? We're going to find out. Meanwhile, we got another vote. So right now, the poll is all tied up 50-50 between Tennessee and Florida. Meanwhile, Florida's up 26-7 here with a minute 32 left to go here before the half. But Tennessee with the football just burnt their second timeout. And let's see what they can do when they come back in this timeout. And so Card Craze, what's good with you? And so we've got Rising Rhino here on the raid. His guys coming through once again, showing more love. And of course, Rising Rhino himself in the house. What's good with you? And so Linda, how are you? Coming through with the raid again. And so appreciate you guys. Sandra, I hope all is well. And so Rising says, what's good, my man? And so, hey, college football on a Saturday. JB is always good. How are you guys doing? Meanwhile, that pass by Newton III is incomplete, bringing up fourth down. And so Tennessee will have to punt the ball back to Florida. You can see the aggravation on their fans' face right now. This is not what they signed up for. And so Dallas football girl, how are you doing? And so everybody coming through here with the Rising Rhino, with the Rhino Raid. Appreciate you guys. Linda says have a good stream. And so, hey, thank you guys so much. And you guys continue to grow your channel the right way, doing everything that you guys are doing. Appreciate you guys. Rising says keep grinding. Let's go. Appreciate that. Sandra says hit that like button, Rhino support. Thank you so much. Meanwhile, after the punt, Florida will fair catch it from their own 9-yard line. And so being up 26-7 right now. If I'm Florida, we're going to go ahead and run the ball here. And barring some big-time run, we would take it to halftime here if I'm Florida. Lewis says, I'll be right back, JB, but I'm listening. Appreciate that. Let's see. Ryzen says, crash of the Rhino. Smash that like button. And so I like it. I like it. Appreciate that. And so Vince says, watching CFL. And so how's that matchup going? How's that CFL matchup going? I think the Red Blacks are playing, but I can't remember who the Red Blacks are playing today. But how's that game going? Absolutely. Ryzen says, showing love, my guy. And so, hey, I appreciate that. As always, I appreciate that. And again, anybody on JB Nation that somehow is not subscribed yet, check out Rising Rhino and subscribe to his channel for sure. I mean, my man's the real MVP out here streaming all kinds of different times of the day. I mean, he's got it. He's got it. He has got it. Whether we're talking CFL, whether we're talking, NFL, all those different sports. I mean, tennis, you name it, my man's covering it. So appreciate that and appreciate you guys. Like says, JB loves the CFL. And so, hey, me and the CFL, we go back now. We do go back. We do go back. Absolutely. CFL is a lot kinder to JB, though, earlier in the season. I will say that. But again, we are currently right now at the commercial. Again, and Mertz, he's 17 of 20 for Florida, 146 yards passing and a touchdown. But Trevor Etienne, 11 carries for 119 yards on the ground and a rushing touchdown there. Now, Wilson, he has 6 catches for 44 yards. He got hurt fairly early in this game for Florida. Most of those came on the first drive of the game, though, in terms of his receiving yards. But flat out balling right now for Florida. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, who trails 26-7, Joe Milton III, 8 of 12 for 92 yards right now, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. You need more from him. You need more from him. And then you've got Wright, 6 carries, 29 yards. He got a lot of those yards on the last drive out there. So you got to be able to move the ball more through the air. And Milton's just got to do more. Whether it's scrambling, whether it's throwing, got to do more. Let's see, Mike says, score please. The score right now at halftime, Florida is leading 26-7 over Tennessee. That's right, the Florida Gators are leading 26-7 over Tennessee. Let's see, Vince says it's close. Ottawa's got 16, and let's see, BC's got 15. And so, okay. That's really close. BC has been kind of up and down as of late, but it's good to see that the Red Blacks are out there making it do what it do. Okay. Appreciate that update there, Vince. Absolutely. Let's see, Lewis says, all Gators happy and celebrating except the kicker. I don't think anybody's blaming the kicker right now, Lewis. I don't think anybody is blaming the kicker at all. And again, we are currently right now at the half of this one, with Florida leading 26-7. All right, so JB's looking to make his regular halftime picks here. So let's see if JB can get a couple of these right. I mean, but right now it has just been purely in favor of Florida throughout this so far. Trevor has been it's been great for him. Let's see. Mike says Jason Peters is a young man, and so right. Yeah, this has just been. But if Tennessee's going to find a way to make a play here, they're going to find somehow some way to get back in this game because the way that Florida's playing right now, this just they're dominating time of possession. They are dominating time of possession so far, and that is dangerous if you're trailing right now. You got to find a way to get stops, get the ball back, create more opportunities, and that's going to start first of all with stopping Trevor Etienne from going off like that because you can't allow Trevor to get 119 yards in one half off of 11 carries. He's averaging over 12 yards a carry. Just can't let that happen. And Graham Mertz has done a good job of eluding the pass rush. So when he does move around, the defense has got to find a way to get to him. They just got to find a way to get to him. But right now, Gators up in this one. But we need to see more from Joe Milton. That is a fact. We need more from him. You said, how is Birmingham Stallions and now Dallas Cowboys punter doing? And so that is one heck of a question because I have not, like, I haven't paid too much attention. I mean, I believe he's doing okay. I believe he's doing okay. I need to check in on that one. I do need to check in on that one for sure. Absolutely. Hmm. But yeah, we're gonna need more from Joe Milton in the second half. If this is gonna become a game. We just gotta have more. Got to have more. Yeah, we have got to find a way to get more. All right, so JB is still looking to make his picks here. Uh, yeah, I mean, because time of possession has really been favoring Florida so far in this one. Yeah, but we will see how this plays out. He said Turpin is on the Cowboys from the USFL. And so, yeah, he even had a touchdown in that game that we streamed against the Giants, in which Turpin did get a touchdown in there. So it was good to see him out here representing, Clearly they do like him a lot. They do like him a lot down there in Dallas. They see him as a returner, but they want to get him a little smidge here, a little smidge there involved on offense. Not enough for any fantasy relevance, but enough to make the game plan for him. And you say LeBron Ray from Michigan Panthers is used as a DT on Carolina. And so nice, nice, nice. Nice. Michigan had a very good, very aggressive defense and stuff there, which is obviously how they were able to get to the championship game and lose to yours truly, Stallions. But absolutely, absolutely. All right, so I think JB has made his decision. Yeah, I think I've made my decision here. Right. Uh, let's see. And again, we're still at the half here. I mean, Mercer's just played so well in that first half. Let's see. Mike says Daniel Whelan from USFL is good on the Packers. All right. I think I've made my decision. So let's see how this plays out for JB in the second half. Lewis is like, please slow down with the defense. All right, now that I've made my decision for the second half. But man, 26-7. Wow. I expect in the second half that Tennessee, at least when we're just thinking of the second half, they should have more opportunities than what they had in the first half. Because Florida did a tremendous job of ball control. So when you control the clock like that, you don't give the offense an opportunity to really get going. I think that Joe Milton will hit a couple big plays in the second half to try to jumpstart that offense. Will it be enough? I don't know. But I think that he will at least try to provide a spark here in that second half. But with all the momentum that Florida's already got, and if ETN can keep running the way he's been running, then that'd be great for them. And so, oh man, what's good with you? And you say, hey JB, did you see Cole and Michael? I might be playing tomorrow. I've been hearing about Michael. I haven't heard much from Cole, but I've been hearing about Michael trending in that direction. You say Brown more than likely out, and so man, if our offense isn't uh, like rotating tires just about on a week to week basis on that offensive line, but I'm good to see more positive than not positive news, and so that makes JB happy. But hey, I need him. I need him to show up here. We got to get this win tomorrow. I'm already in this is like must win mode right here. We cannot go down 0-2 plus having one of those losses of division opponent. So we have got to find a way. Got to find a way to win this one tomorrow. So the time is now. Oh, the time is now. Black says Oklahoma State getting blown out by South Alabama. Seriously? Wow. And let's see what other games we got transpiring on right now. Let's see. Looking at some of the other teams that are playing currently at the moment. Miami of Ohio over Cincinnati 14-13. Ooh, 23-0. Wow. Wow. 23-0. I could not have seen that I was seeing that one coming, but at least not 23-0. Wow. How has Oklahoma State been looking so far this season? All right, so they are 2-0. I mean, they just beat Arizona State, but wow. Shout out to South Florida coming out, and I'm sorry, South Alabama coming out and just, wow, saying we want this one. Mike says 7 former USFL players from 2022 remain in the NFL, including active roster players Cavante Turbin of the Dallas Cowboys, formerly of the New Jersey Generals, and Mitchell Frabani of the Denver Broncos. And so, okay. And we'd like to see that number continue to increase. You said USFL had better turnover rate than XFL. And so, I would like to think that that is the case. I would like to think that that is the case, better turnover rate than the XFL. If JB had to guess, I would say so. But I'm trying to think conversions from the XFL as it relates. I mean, you might get some camp invites, but in terms of actually retaining in the NFL, I would think so. And again, tomorrow stream the Dolphins versus Patriots. That will be the matchup there for Sunday night football. So get your popcorn ready. Get to see JB's team. And then Monday will be the Saints and the Panthers for Monday Night Football. Let's see, Mike says, you're hearing USFL and talk to have practice squad players play in the league as you suggested. And so, oh, word? That would be tremendous. That would be really good. That would be really good. That would be like the most exciting thing since NFL Europe was around, I guess. So that would be really exciting. And again, we are still here at the commercial for halftime. I feel like this game has had a lot more commercials than other games recently. Let's see, Mike says by a source close to league, they claim. A self-proclaimed source. Gotcha. Speaking of Notre Dame versus Ohio State next week. That will be the game that I will be streaming. The Ohio State Buckeyes will take on Notre Dame, so I will be streaming that one next week. See, Mike says XFL and Rock make big show at Colorado to promote ESPN, XFL, and new owner that brought UFC and WWE the other day. You say, what channel Tennessee on? Tennessee, that matchup is currently on, I want to say that's on ESPN, but let me just double check. Yeah, that's ESPN. The Florida Tennessee game, ESPN. Oh yeah, prime time matchup like that, ESPN. But we got entire second half to go. So we've seen crazier things happen. That we have. Let's see, Mike says you rather just keep listening. You don't want to mess with cable box. And so, well, that's what JB is here for. JB is here to assist with that. And again, right now in the poll, we got 15 votes in, and Tennessee is leading the poll 53% to 47%. But Florida leading the game 26-7. They scored 26 unanswered points. Tennessee came out early that first drive there, put it together for them, scored a touchdown on their opening drive. But since then, it's been all Florida. Florida has found a way to squeeze the juice out of Tennessee offensively. We're going to see if Tennessee can refine themselves. I expect Tennessee to come out in that third quarter, try to run the ball, and just move the ball here. The run game seemed like towards the end there, they were starting to get something there. So they can get that balance back, not put too much on Joe Milton's plate early. That might help them out. But if Florida gets after it defensively, this is going to be very critical. Let's see, Mike says, yeah, it's on there. Bet. Has anybody heard anything about Eugene Wilson III? I know he got injured earlier, but I don't have my audio on to hear if they might have addressed it during the game. All right, Mike says he's rooting Gators. Okay. Mike says Ole Miss and Georgia Tech are pretty close. How much time is left in that one? All right, so here we go. Kickoff about to be on the way. No return on this one. So we're going to see Tennessee come out here to open the second half here with an opportunity. Obviously, they're trailing 26-7. They're not happy about that. They want to change things, but there's still plenty of time on the clock to change things. Meanwhile, there is a penalty. So let's see what these referees come up with here. Ooh, offside on the kicking team. So Florida penalized with that. Let's see. Black says 15 seconds in the first half. Okay. Appreciate that. Okay. Yeah. Surprises all across the board. Here we go. Second and one, fakes to the back. Oh, quarterback lost the ball. Did he not? And he recovered it. Wow. Milton the third. Yeah, he's going to take some exception to that. Let's take a look and see what happened here. Oh, he just lost the ball. Oh, my goodness. He just lost the ball. Lewis says defense. They give it to the back, and he's going to pick up about 3 yards on the play. That was right on the carry. So we got third down coming up here. 3rd and 11. From their own 29-yard line, shotgun formation, takes the snap, quick pass, gets to the receiver, and he is going to get that first down there. It took all of his heart to get there, but he got there. And that was right with the catch. Lewis wants defense. Going to hand it to the back, and the back going to get stopped there after picking up about 3-4 yards on that carry, depending where they blew the whistle. Again, that was right on the carry. Out of the shotgun. Feeds it to him again. This time he gets tripped up at midfield. So right now, Tennessee moving the ball. Mike says XFL assistant coaches face uncertainty as contracts wind down. He said now offensive coordinator hires Sea Dragons. I'm sorry, new offensive coordinator. Who's the hire for the Sea Dragons, actually, at offensive coordinator? All right, so Tennessee making adjustments here. Oh, and they're going to call a timeout. And so that's big. That's big. You have to call your first timeout in a game in which you're already trailing 26-7. So you already know late in the game you're going to need these timeouts and stuff like that just for clock management. And you got to burn a timeout right now on the 3rd and 1 just to get a simple play off. That is not good right now. Not good. Let's see. Mike says Jalen Rager active roster. Yeah, I thought that was going to be like a one-time thing right there with him. He said linebacker Calvin Musker elevated. Moonster. Right, so we got 3rd and 1 coming up. All right, let's see if they can get this here on 3rd and 1. I expect the quarterback sneak. Up, they give it to the guy on the end around, and he gets just enough of that first down. Just enough to get that first down. Let's go. And that's McCoy. All right, so Tennessee right now moving the ball. Feeds it to the back, up the middle. Still moving his feet. Still moving his feet. Gets the first down. Okay. Wright says feed him. He says feed him. He says feed him because you need him. As your Black says Tennessee fooled you this season. They suck too. They give it to the back. And he's going to pick up about a yard on that carry. Again, Jalen Wright getting some carries here. Didn't utilize him too much in the first half until that last drive, and I think that they realized there, like, hey, okay, we got to continue to use that ground game here. Can't put too much on Joe Milton's shoulder. 2nd and 9 coming up. Lined up in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Milton's going to keep it himself here, and he's going to run. He's about 2 yards shy of that first down marker, though. 3rd down coming up, 2-3 yards shy. Picked up about 6. Let's see. Mike says Nick Rolovic named the Seattle Sea Dragons new offensive coordinator. Okay, 3rd and 4. There's already a penalty. Already a penalty there, so that's going to back the offense up, and that's going to hurt. Let's see. Mike says Boston College, good fight. South Carolina, good fight. And you say University of South Florida, good fight. Okay, all 3 of those teams, they did put up a fight. All came away with L's, but they put up one heck of a fight. All right, so we got 3rd and 9 here. Takes the snap, throws it, gets the completion, still trucking forward, and gets the first down here. Okay. So gets the first down. 10 minutes and 25 seconds to go here in the third. Feeds it to the back, and the back gets brought down after picking up a couple yards on the carry. Second and 7. That's a 2nd and 7 here. Defense trying to make a play. Throws it, ball tipped in the air. Oh, they are lucky that that was not picked off with the ball being tipped in the air like that. And so Jackson says, "You don't want none?" He says, "You don't want none?" He says, "You don't want the smoke?" All right, so a big 3rd and 7 here. Can Milton come through for his squad? Oh, we've got a penalty here. So, ooh. Let's see, Mike says, Missouri, biggest upset that you're seeing? And so, yeah, shout out to Mizzou. That was a big time upset. I didn't see that one coming. And Tennessee forced to burn all these timeouts and stuff. It's just not going Tennessee's way. The game plan just ain't adding up. It just ain't adding up. Let's see. But yeah, that was a big time upset. Let's see. Mike says Ohio State. Uh-oh, Mike. Uh-oh. How will you try to trash Ohio State today? Again, we are currently right now at the commercial. Again, Tennessee has had the football the entire third quarter so far, as we have 9 minutes and 42 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. And so they want to cap things off with a touchdown, but it's really going to depend on if they're able to punch it in here. And with a 3rd and 7 right now, fresh off a timeout by Tennessee, they pretty much have put themselves in a position where you got to come away with a touchdown. Speaking of touchdown, I see Texas finally scored a touchdown to take the lead. So big third down here. Lewis says slow pace again. I'm right there with you, Lewis. I'm right there with you. So 3rd and 7. Milton looking. Milton throws it. Incomplete. Incomplete. Drop the ball. 4th down coming up. So now you got 4th down coming up. And for Tennessee, that is not what you needed. That's going to bring out the field goal unit for a 42-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So converts from 42 yards out there to make the score 26-10. Okay. Let's see. Lewis says go for it, but don't convert. Oh man, Lewis. 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 The game seems like it has slowed down, but at the same time, that's mostly because, like, to say this and to say that, Florida hasn't had the ball yet, so we'll see the pace of the game when Florida gets it. Will they look to continue to run through, Trevor Etienne, him and the other running back they got if they'll continue to use that combination. But Graham Mertz has been pretty good, 17 of 20 for 146 yards as well. And so that kind of completion percentage right there is how you take time off the clock as well. But we'll see their game plan as this continues to go on. We're still in the 3rd quarter, but certainly Florida's thinking that they need to score again. We'll see how that Tennessee defense does here. Can they step up in the second half? That's going to be a real question. Can they step up here in the second half? Lewis says he'll take 3. All right, so we got a lot of chirping going on already pregame between Colorado State and Colorado. We'll see if if Colorado State can back up their chirping, but okay. They want to make it a rivalry, so we'll see. How about Jaden Daniels' performance earlier with LSU? That's the highest completion percentage at 88% in school history for LSU. And of course, LSU is famous for their first overall pick, Jamarcus Russell. But even better than his completion percentage, believe it or not. All right, kickoff on the way. No return by Florida. So we're going to see now how this Florida offense does in the second half, which in the first half they did a tremendous job of coming out and just controlling time of possession. And they need to continue to do that here in the second half. Move the ball, pick up first downs, and continue to keep that clock moving. All right, so here we go. First and 10 here in the third quarter with 9 minutes, 31 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. First offense possession here for the Florida Gators. Take over from their own 25-yard line. Going to hand it to the back. And the back is going to get stuck at the line of scrimmage here. Second down coming up. Again, I mean, ETN has been doing a tremendous job today of gashing that Tennessee's defense. And yeah, their running back goes to the sideline here. That's Johnson. I know he's frustrated. He is frustrated. But now Florida's going to rely on ETN and company. They're going to go 5 wide here. Second and 10. Throws it. And up. That's going to be incomplete. He hit the back of his own lineman on the play. That's going to bring up the flag. You just can't do that. You just can't do that. Now, how does that happen? I don't even know. Mike says Colorado State and Colorado beef in pregame, JB. And so, yeah, I seen. And so, what are you guys projecting the score to be today? Mike says, what's beef? Beef is when you need the O-line of men to fall asleep. Oh, man. So you have that penalty right there. Third down coming up. And again, Mertz hit his own lineman on that play right there in the shoulder pad. Not much the lineman can do on that one. He's trying to get out there. But Graham Mertz has been money on third down. Will this continue here? We're going to find out. Looking, throws it off the wrong foot, gets the completion there. But that will be shy of the first down marker. Fourth down coming up. In that time, he just felt the pressure. Had to throw that before the guy got there. So excellent job is getting completion there. Obviously not the results that you want. Fourth down coming up. And this is going to be actually the Florida's first punt of the game. Wow. Okay. Punt's on the way. Goes out of bounds at about the 20, let's see if they mark 21 and 22. 21-yard line, and that's where Tennessee will take over with the football. All right. So here we go. 16 votes here, and so 50% says Tennessee, 50% says Florida, and something tells me that this second half might turn out to be an interesting one. But here we go in the third quarter, 7 minutes, 50 seconds to go. They're going to feed it to the back, up the middle, and the back. He is still fighting forward here, and so just look at that push. Wow, all of that for the first down. Just look at that push. He is fighting. And that is right on the carry. Right has been just moving that ball. Snaps the ball, feeds it to him again, and this time going to pick up maybe a yard on the play. And so these two teams getting very testy right now, but as Lewis says, this does kind of slow down the pace of the game a little bit. Tennessee, Milton, looking, Milton taking a deep shot. Milton, oh, incomplete. Costell in great coverage there. It was one-on-one, but at least they took a deep shot there. Third down coming up. So third down coming up. So right now, you can feel it right now that Tennessee is just really one big play away from being where they want to be at, or at least where they need to be at right now. But we got a big third down coming up here. A lot on Joe Milton, the third shoulder. He's 10 of 16 right now for 114 yards through the air, 1 touchdown, 1 reception. Let's see what happens. Milton steps up, throws it, taking another deep shot, and this time he gets the catch. He got the completion, big time play. Wow. Lewis says that was close. How about that play, Lewis? How about that? Gets the first down, feeds it to the back, and Wright's going to pick up about a yard on the play. So now if you're Florida, you have got to find a way to keep them out of the end zone. There's a huge difference between giving up 3 points right now and giving up a touchdown. You have got to, with all your might, if you're Florida, maintain and don't let them get in the end zone. And so Wright's going to throw it there, caught by the receiver, and the receiver, big time play, picks up about 7 yards on the play. So Tennessee officially in the red zone. 3rd and 3. Feeds it to the back. And the back is going to be just shy of the first down marker. That's going to bring up 4th down here. A very interesting decision coming up here. Then maybe we can think about it. They're going to hurry up here, try to get this snap here. If you're Florida here, you have got to know what's coming up the middle here. All right, Tennessee trying to make adjustment. Against Tennessee only has 1 timeout. They've only got 1 timeout. Lewis is like, no. They're going to feed it to the back. The back. He's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere. Florida defense comes up with the stop. I don't understand it. The coach don't understand it. The running back don't understand it. Nobody understands what in the world just happened. All I know is that Lewis must have snapped the ball early because the offense sure as heck wasn't ready for that. Look at that play. Wright gets the ball. There's nowhere for him to go. Guys are just standing around looking lost. This hurt them because they couldn't call a timeout like they wanted to because they've only got 1 timeout left. And you burnt 2 already. And so, wow. Yeah, Tennessee's not liking this one bit. One bit. All right, but if you're the Tennessee defense here, you've got to find a way to get a stop and get the ball back. Despite what happened, you got to go out there and make a play. All right, let's see if the Gators decide to feed ETN, who was heavily featured in the first half and was extremely effective. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers. Feeds it to the back. ETN. All right, gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe picked up half a yard on the play. All right, so we got 2nd and 10. Tight end goes in motion. Mertz making changes again here in the 3rd quarter with 4 minutes and 42 seconds to go. Feed it to the back. ETN. He's still running. Nice pickup on the play by Trevor Etienne. He has just been amazing in this game. Just flat out amazing. Tennessee has to find an answer for him. Well, we got 4 minutes and 20 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter of play. 3rd and 4 coming up. Making substitutions here. Quick pass there. And, oh, that's going to be incomplete. Incomplete. So he tried to get Pierce in there, but incomplete. And that's going to bring up fourth down here. So the punt unit comes out again. So the third quarter, Florida offensively has not been able to keep the same magic that they had in the first. However, but their defense, holding Tennessee to 3 points so far in the third, that does help. But they're about to punt the ball, and we're going to see what Tennessee does this time out there. Can Joe Milton III get it going? Punt's on the way. And so that goes at about not the best punt I've seen. So again, if you're Tennessee here, it's still just third quarter, 3 minutes and 52 seconds to go. Sure, you only got one timeout, but there's still enough time for you to go out there, continue to run your offense the way you want to run your offense here. Wright has been very effective, 16 carries, 63 yards on the ground. I'd continue to feature him in the backfield if I was Tennessee. And, hey, you had a big play last time, just wasn't able to convert on fourth down. And you got good field position this time out there, so that's going to come in big as well, having good field position this time out. If I'm Florida, I'm hitting the portal for a new punter. I believe he did something similar against Utah where it was like a terrible punt. So they may need a new punter. Lewis says, run the ball, Florida. Actually, Lewis, I'm right there with you. I am right there with you, Lewis. So I wouldn't mind if Florida just runs the ball moving forward the rest of the way. Just run the ball. Run that time. Me and Lewis both, we've got our timers on right now. We've got money on the mind, and we're like, please, just run this clock. Now, Tennessee, I need Tennessee to pass the ball. Florida, I need them to run the ball. And again, we are currently right now at the commercial. All right, so here we go. First and 10 here for the Tennessee offense out of the shotgun formation. They are going to run the option and Mitch. Okay, so Milton there picks up 3 yards, keeps it himself. Now, there is a penalty, though. Holding on the offense. That is going to bring them back. So they call Mr. Lane for holding. That's going to make it first and 20. Right, so now they're going to go 5 wide here. Receiver goes in motion. Milrow throws it, gets the completion, and he's brought down. Picks up maybe 3-4 yards on the play. Right now, Florida defense, they're feeling it. They are sensing that right now is the moment for them to take over in this game. So we got 2nd and 16. Fakes it to the back, quick pass there to the receiver. Oh, he trucked somebody. Brought down at the 40-yard line. Got 3rd down coming up. 3rd and 8. There's a difference in total yards this quarter. And so Tennessee dominating the quarter. Can they get something on the scoreboard, though? Snaps the ball, looking, sidesteps, still moving. He's going to run. He's going to get the 1st down before going out of bounds. So excellent job there by Milton to get the 1st down for Tennessee. So excellent job there. They didn't try to get it all on one play. They just, got 4 yards here, 6 yards here, then scramble for it, whatever it takes to move the ball. All right, 1st and 10. They're going to feed it to the back, and the back's going to get brought down. Picked up about 2 yards on the carry. And so all this movement, a bunch of movement here, except the guy with the ball. That's insane. False start on the offense again. So yet another penalty against Tennessee. As if coming back from down 26-10 isn't enough already. We continuously see these false starts offensively here by Tennessee. Got to clean this up right now. You just got to clean it up. So now you got 2nd and 12. Fullback goes in motion. He's looking to pass. Throws it short. And so Smalls, he's running. Now there is already a penalty here. And so that one looks like it's going to be coming back there. Let's see what the officials say. Tennessee coach cannot believe this. Oh, man, that's on the offense there. And so, yeah, Tennessee coach is livid right now. A personal foul. Ooh. Wow. So now we're looking at a 2nd and 27 right now. What will Tennessee try to pull out of the hat here on 2nd and 27 right now? They give it to the back, and the back trying to get some yards here. Nice pickup there for Smalls. 3rd down coming up. Milrow's looking. Milrow throws it, gets the completion before going out of bounds there. 4th down coming up. All right, looks like that Tennessee's going to go for it again here on 4th down. So they don't mind rolling the dice. 4th and 6. Let's see what happens here. This could be big for Florida if they can get the stop. And so, we got a penalty. He throws it. Oh, incomplete. And it looks like that's going to be a holding call right there. Not the way you want to execute it there for Tennessee. But first, let us see what this penalty is going to be. Holding on the offense. They're going to decline that, obviously, which means when we come back to start off the 4th quarter, it's going to be Florida football. So how about that? Lewis You might be getting what you're looking for. It might be a little late, but this would be perfect for you, actually. This would be perfect for you. All right, so we got just 1/4 remaining. Now, given the field position that they have currently right now, I expect that Florida's going to want to eat up some of the clock, but also score again. If you're able to go out there, considering where you are, take off a good 4 minutes off the clock, score a touchdown. That's ideally what you want if you're Florida, but you're always thinking about the clock. Because right now you're seeing Tennessee is moving the ball. Last couple of drives, they are moving the football. However, they're not punching it in here. They're having to go for it on 4th down. And whenever you have to go for it on 4th down, you're not doing so hot right now. But they are moving the ball a lot better now. So got to find a way if you're Florida, take some time off there, but finish with some points, preferably via a touchdown, vice versa. For Tennessee, though, you know that you went for it there. Great field position for the Gators here. You got to go 3 and out. Got to get them to go 3 and out here. No other way to it because you don't have the one timeout, so you cannot afford to let Florida just come out and then establish themselves running the ball, especially with Travis Etienne and stuff like that in this 4th quarter. Because do keep that in mind, they've only got one timeout. So if Florida's smart, they'll continue to try to milk as much time as they can while still collecting 1st down. So it's going to be very important on 1st down for Tennessee that they don't let Florida pick up about, say, 4 or 5 yards on the ground. You got to make sure that they don't pick up no more than 2 yards on the ground and have to pass the ball. And the amount of penalties that Tennessee has had so far in this one, that really, really hurts right now. Like that is also making a difference there. The amount of penalties that we are seeing against them. And again, we are right now currently at the commercial, but 4th quarter will be on the way shortly. All right, so here we go. 4th quarter about to get started. Gators up 26-10 right now. Can they hold on for the win? Tennessee has started moving the ball. Matter of fact, Florida didn't get too much going in the 3rd quarter. They're going to have to reestablish that ground game. Pearson goes in motion. Going to give it to the back, and the back is going to pick up about 2 yards on the carry. But that's really important right now if you're Florida. You got good field position right now. You're doing just great here. Ground game has been very important, and you're going to need that here to seal things here in the 4th quarter. Again, a different running back in the rotation back there. Looking to pass. Throws it. Incomplete. Incomplete. Again. Up, there is a penalty. There is a penalty. Let's see what this penalty is going to be. Let us see what this penalty is going to be. Ooh, roughing the passer. Personal foul there against Tennessee. Wow. So Tennessee gifting Florida here with a first down. Very unnecessary. That was unnecessary. All he did was just go in there with a weak arm. Come on, bro. What are we doing? What are we doing? Like, why would you do that? That's just dumb. Why would you do that? I have no idea why he would do that. All right, so we got two tight ends, two receivers, one back. Gonna feed it to the back here in the back. Yeah, he's gonna lose 2 yards on the play, but again continues to milk that clock. And that's Trayon Webb with the carry. Under 14 minutes to go here in the fourth. Gators up 26-10. Pearson goes in motion. Gators looking to pass. Gators throw it. And that's going to be completed there. And let's see what they mark him at, if that's going to be a first down or not. All right, so another first down. Each first down, that's more time off the clock. Now, we got a Tennessee player that's currently being looked at right now by the medical staff there. He's going to head to the sideline. But our score right now, Florida 26, Tennessee 10. I mean, it's amazing. Graham Mertz, 18 of 23 for 154 yards. That means he's taking exactly what the defense is giving him and using those underneath passes. And again, we are at the commercial here due to the Tennessee player that's been injured. Again, we are here in the fourth quarter of this one. And Lewis says, run the ball. I double down on that one, run the ball. As this is very close right now for JB. So I'm going to need them to run the ball. Hands it to ETN, and ETN picks up about 4 yards on the play. Again, about 12 minutes and 50 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter of play for this one. Florida leading 26-10. Feeds it to the back. Excellent job making one guy miss. Still making guys miss. Picking up the first down, and he goes out of bounds at about that 6-yard line. Okay. So how about that? They're in the red zone here, and this is perfect for them. More time off the clock in the red zone here, so opportunity to get some points. And ETN is just running like a madman right now. Like, he just don't quit. They're going to feed it to him again. And he's going to pick up about half a yard on the play. 12 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Got ourselves a first and goal situation here at the Tennessee 7-yard line. Yeah, Trevor Etienne, 15 carries for 147 yards and a touchdown. But they're going to need more from him. Still plenty of time left to go in this game. Feeds it to him again, and yeah, he's going nowhere no time soon. That's going to bring up third down and goal. Again, they want to continue to feed ETN and see what he can do near the red zone. But right now on third down, this is going to come down to Graham Mertz making the appropriate decision. Whatever you do, you cannot turn the ball over. Whatever you do, you just can't do that. And so Graham just tripped up there. So that's going to have to bring out the field goal unit further. And that play was just all out, just terrible. Terrible play right there. Didn't look good from the start. So the offense stalled out, but an opportunity to get 3 points here from the kicker who has missed an extra point, has missed a field goal earlier. And they're asking him to make this kick to make this for sure a 3-score lead. So this is big. This is big. 27-yard field goal attempt. Here in the fourth quarter, 10 minutes to go. Tennessee just one timeout. Kick is up, and the kick is good. That's going to make it 29-10. Florida over Tennessee. 9 minutes and 55 seconds left to go in this one. So what a big-time field goal here for Florida. Again, we are here in the fourth quarter. Florida leading 29-10. 9 minutes and 55 seconds left to go in this one. Since halftime, Tennessee's kicked the field goal. Florida's kicked the field goal. And Lewis is like running the ball. Lewis, how are you feeling right now? The tempo has shifted in this game. All right, so with under 10 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter with the Florida Gators leading this one 29-10. And so talk about coming out just playing some of your best football here today. Florida, especially in that first half, when they dominated the time possession. Since then, at halftime, both teams have, struggled to move the ball. Although Tennessee has done pretty much better in the second half, turning time possession and actually moving the ball. But the work Florida put in the first half offensively and what they're doing in the second half defensively is paying off. And this could be big. This could be big because a lot of people count them off after they lost to Utah. But a game like this would be a great way to recover. All right, no return there. So we'll see Tennessee come out offensively and see what they can do here in the fourth quarter with under 10 minutes to go. Again, just one timeout as well. So that's going to be huge. You're down now 3 scores, just one timeout. Everything has got to be fast. And they're going to hand it to the back, and the back's going to pick up about 3 yards on the carry. Second and 7. Again, right now, I would be trying to pass the ball if I was Tennessee. Just me personally. Takes it to the back, throws it, incomplete. Third down coming up here, 3rd and 7. All right, does anybody believe that Tennessee can come back in this one? Tight end goes in motion. They give it to the back, and the back gets brought down at about the 40-yard line. So a big time pickup there. About 15 yards on the play. Throws it short, gets it to the back at about the 44-yard line. 9 minutes left to go here in the fourth. The referees are discussing something here. Looking to throw, throws it, incomplete. And ooh, wow! So just like that, a touchdown, Tennessee. How about that? I mean, they are stunned. JB is stunned. I mean, you turn your head for a second, literally, and you missed it. Wow. So look at that. And so Phoenix says, did you miss any turnovers? And so, well, Phoenix, what you may have missed right now was a big time touchdown by Tennessee. Whoa. Whoa. So now Tennessee better go for two. Now officials are discussing something here. Wow. That is wow. All right, so that's going to take us here at the commercial. That was big time right there. Absolutely big time. 55 yards for the touchdown. Wow. And again, we're at the commercial. Again, here in the fourth quarter, 8 minutes and 41 seconds to go. 2 point conversion here for Tennessee. Quarterback on the move, trying to run it. Nope. He is going to be short of that first down marker. I'm sorry, of the end zone there for the 2 point play. All right, so 8 minutes and 41 seconds left to go in this one. Tennessee scored a touchdown, but was unable to get the 2-point conversion. They trailed 29-16. Phoenix says Saturday, October 15th, USA versus Germany men's soccer. You say you're still wishing for one JB soccer stream. And so we'll keep that on the wish list pipeline. And no return on that one. So Gators will take over the football from their own 25-yard line. All right, so we're going to see what Money Mertz got in store this time for the offense. 1st and 10. Lined up in the shotgun, 2 tight ends, 2 receivers, 1 back. They're going to feed it to the back, and the back is going to pick up a yard or 2 on the carry. 2nd down coming up. 8 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the 4th quarter. And we've got yet another Tennessee player that's currently down right now. All right, so they're assisting them up there. So 2nd and 8 coming up. If you're Tennessee, you have to get a 3 and out right now. You just don't have the timeouts to let them go and drive and take off 3 minutes or anything like that. You got to get a 3 and out right now if you are Tennessee. Receiver goes in motion. Gives it to the back, and the back is going to get brought down after picking up about 4 yards on the play. So we got 3rd down coming up, and again, if you are Tennessee, you are really going to do everything you can to get a stop right now because you don't have the timeouts. So you got to get a stop now. Well, let's see what Florida does here. 3rd and 4. Gonna hand it to the back off the right side, and oh, they trip him up. I thought he was gonna get there, but they tripped up Johnson. 4th down coming up. Big stop there for the Tennessee defense to get the football back, and we're gonna see what they can do here offensively. All right, so we got a 4th and 1. They're going to go for it here, or at least line up to go for it. Let's see if they actually do go for it. And so, oh man. So that is going to be a big penalty right here. Yep, offsides on the defense. They got him. They got him. He can't believe it. He cannot believe it. right, so 1st and 10. From their own 39-yard line, they feed it to the back. Johnson going to get brought down for a loss. Receiver goes in motion. 5 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here in the 4th quarter. Feeds it to the back. Etienne's trying to get to the outside. He does get to the outside before going out of bounds there. Picking up at least about 5 yards on that carry. And you can see that Etienne's got that burst. 3rd and 7. Receiver goes in motion. Gonna feed it to the back again, and he's gonna get brought down here. Picked up a yard on the play. So 4 minutes and 20 seconds left to go. But Florida, they may not have scored, but they did what they went out there to do. Take some time off the clock here. They're okay with that. They'll punt the ball, and we'll see what becomes of what Tennessee does with it. Punch on the way. So Tennessee will take over. Let's see where the official marks it at their own 32-yard line. All right, so at this point, what JB needs is for Smalls to run the ball one more time, lose at least 2 yards on the carry, and then take him out. Like after that, take him out. That last burst that he had at 12 yards, that hurt JB. And again, we are currently at the commercial. And again, we're at the commercial here with Florida leading 29-16. Tennessee with the football, under 4 minutes to go, and 1 timeout remaining. All right, so getting ready back to the action here with 3 minutes and 49 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter, in which Tennessee, they've got their work cut out for them, but they know this. Let's see what they come out and do. All right, here we go. Out of the shotgun, throws it, gets the completion, and goes down at about midfield there. So the offense hurrying up here. He's looking, throws it over the middle, gets the completion, and another first down. Lewis says Florida going to pull it out. And so it's looking that way. Takes the snap, throws it, gets the completion, goes down. So right now, Milton is moving the ball, precise, quick, getting it out. Throws it. Oh, just incomplete. Just incomplete. It was a good decision there. He had a step on his guy, just barely out of range though. Second down coming up. Second and 10. Throws it. Incomplete. Incomplete. That's going to make it third down coming up. Third and 10. And so we've got a Florida player currently down here. So medical staff is over there stretching him out. Still about 2 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in this one, but we got third down coming up here. Third and 10 for Tennessee, in which they cannot come away with anything less than a touchdown. Field goals are out of the option here, so you got to come away with a touchdown. And so essentially, if you don't get it on third down, you're going to be going for it on fourth. And again, my next stream will be tomorrow, in which we will be watching the Dolphins and the Patriots tomorrow. So that will be a fun one there. Lewis says both bets going to hit. JB say plus 7.5 and under. And so, hey, that's got to feel good. That's got to feel good. JB needs your luck badly, like badly. Teach me your ways. Now we've got 3rd and 10. Milton throws it up there. That's going to be incomplete. So now, 4th down, coming up for the offense. And with just one timeout remaining and 2 minutes and 37 seconds left to go, if they aren't able to cash in now, that is going to pretty much be it. Now we got a Florida player currently down right now, and it looks like he's in some pain. And again, we've got 4th down coming up. Got medical staff over there tending to the defensive back. All right, so being assisted off by the medical staff here. And this Florida defense, they want to get one more stop. They want to make Lewis happy out here and start celebrating. That's what they want to do. All right, so on 4th down here. Meanwhile, JB will end the poll right now. And so we actually finished with the poll being tied. All right, here we go, 4th and 10. Milton feeling a rush. Milton throws it incomplete. So the defense makes the stand, and that's going to be pretty much the one that decides this one. Of course, Florida's got to go out there, run this clock out, but essentially that was it for Tennessee. And it's just been that way pretty much all game long. So congratulations to Florida coming out, getting this victory. And of course, I'll stay here until the clock hits 0. But man, Tennessee went down 29-16. Lewis says, with these 2 wins, moving to 15-3, picking up the double wins today. He says he'll drink to that. Florida's going to feed it to their back, and ETN still running. Takes it all the way to about the 35-yard line. ETN looks like he wants to score again. He says, feed me. Okay. He wants to make a case as to why he should be the top back. All right, so we got 1st and 10. Hands to the back again, and he's going to lose some yards on the play. Defense got back there in the backfield. Again, that was ETN again on the carry. Got a minute and 32 seconds left to go in this one. Second and 14. Hands it to the back. Yeah, he's not going anywhere. Meanwhile, the Colorado State and Colorado game has just gotten started. Let's see, Lewis says, let's take a trip to Vegas, JB. Lewis, with JB luck, I wouldn't be able to get back from that, man. This is just, it is just astonishing how many times I'm within like 2-3 yards of a player going over, then he goes under. This is just, but that's going to be pretty much it for Florida right now. With 14 seconds remaining here, they're up 29-16. They are ready to start celebrating in here. And so this right here should definitely give them some confidence here. All right, so there goes the offense coming out. Last 14 seconds here, 3rd and 19 for the offense. Gives it to the back, and ETN's going to pick up about 3 yards on that carry. And that's going to, don't tell me Tennessee called a timeout. Tennessee called a timeout. Tennessee called a timeout. Lewis said you smelled an upset after that Utah game. I can't believe it. Tennessee calls a timeout just because. That's salty. That's salty right there. That's just, wow. Okay, well, hey, with 9 seconds left to go, they want to call a timeout. I guess they said Florida's calling their timeouts. Why not? Snap the ball. Oh, quarterback got hit on that one. And so these guys are pushing and shoving. I blame Tennessee coach for this. I blame Tennessee coach for this. Tennessee coach, he should not have called that timeout there. Knew his guys were already in the bad mood, just want this one to be over with. Now you got the extracurricular activity taking place here. again, gotta be careful not to lose your cool. Don't want anybody getting suspended. But yeah, that's gonna be game. That's gonna be game. What an interesting ending to that game. Well, first of all, congratulations, Lewis. I mean, you got paid again. You've got the magic, and so hey, we got to find a way to link connect for something here because Lewis has the magic here. But appreciate you guys for coming through here. JB's gonna go ahead and end the stream here, but thank you guys so much for coming through. And again, tomorrow we'll be back for the Dolphins and Patriots there. You guys enjoy your Saturday night. Lewis, try not to spend all that money at once. Lewis is great stream, JB till Monday. And so, all right then. Well, hey, see you on Monday then. But for everybody, you said you won't be able to join tomorrow. And so, all right, appreciate the heads up there. Well, hopefully by the time we see you, I'll be able to say that my Patriots took care of business. Good luck for your Bears and stuff like that tomorrow.